Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Amala Movement. I'm Charlotte. Today we have a 10-minute morning yoga practice to stretch out your body and ease you into your day. Let's get started. So we're going to begin today in a comfortable seated position. So do take your time to come down to the ground, get comfortable. And when you arrive, just resting your palms gently on your lap and closing the eyes or keeping the gaze soft and down towards the earth. And we'll begin with 3 big, beautiful breaths. Inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Inhaling and exhale. Take one more breath in your own time. And using this as an opportunity, as some time to check in with yourself, to notice how you feel this morning, what's going on in your body and mind. Everything is okay. But we just enjoy this time to notice. Starting to blink the eyes open, sitting up tall through the spine, keeping this length, especially in the shoulders, the back of the rib cage, and dropping your chin down towards the earth. We're going to swing the chin ever so gently from right to left, and take your time with this, indulging in any moments or stretches that just feel really good right now. Swinging gently from right to left, keeping length through the back of the rib cage, the back of the shoulders. And when you next pass through center, pausing with your head, your face, your nose looking down towards the earth, and slowly lifting all the way back up to sit nice and tall, bringing your right arm across the body, left fingertips behind you. Inhale to sit tall. Exhale to release, taking the other side, left hand across towards the right knee. Sit tall. And exhale to release. And take your time to come onto all fours. Move slowly, move mindfully. And when you get to all fours, take a moment to check that your wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees are directly underneath the hips. And if we can, keeping the toes tucked. Bumping the hips from left to right. And again, using this as an opportunity to check in, to feel it out. You can look from side to side, from left to right as you bump the hips. Opening out through the shoulders, the back, the hips. And settle back into center. Drop the belly, shine the heart forwards, open up through the chest. Take a big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, rounding through the belly, looking in between the legs. 2 more times. Inhale, dropping the belly, shine the heart forwards. Inhale. And exhale, rounding through, clawing through the fingertips. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forwards. Perhaps you can find a smile from the inside out. And exhale, rounding the spine. Oh, this just feels so good for the shoulders. Great, let's come back to our tabletop position. Untuck the toes and seeing if we can come up onto the fingertips. So sending your weight backwards ever so slightly so we're not all the way over. Drawing your belly button in, we're going to step the right foot all the way up in between the hands. Stay on the fingertips. You can create more space in between the legs if you need to, so you can really drop down into this left hip. Again, staying up on the fingertips, roll the shoulders in towards your back, shine your heart forward, lead with your nose, look up. And you can stay here if you want to create a bit more heat and a bit of spice in your morning practice. Sweep both arms up overhead, thumbs back. Soften your heart, give yourself space in the shoulders, find that smile from the inside out. Big breath in, and on an exhale, bringing both fingertips back down towards the earth. Plant down through your left hand, spiral your right fingertips up towards the sky. We're just here for a breath. Inhale. Twinkle the fingertips and exhale, bring that right hand all the way back down. Come back up onto the fingertips so you create a little bit more space in the body. Help yourself out a bit so that you can step the right knee back and come back to all fours. Come back onto the fingertips, step the left foot forwards. Take your time here. What's the rush? What is the rush? Good. Shine your heart forwards. Open up through the chest. Collarbones are wide. Look forwards. Breathe deep. We can pause here for the extra bit of heat in the body this morning. Float your arms up overhead. Create space in your chest and in your shoulders. Move the neck if that feels good. Taking one more breath. Exhale, float it all the way down. Planting your right hand, inhale. Spiral your left fingertips up towards the sky, just for a moment. And exhale, twinkle it all the way back down. Come back onto your fingertips, create a little bit more space so that you can slide that left leg all the way back. Plant the palms, knees shuffle back ever so slightly. Tuck the toes, inhale. Exhale, hips up and back. We find downward facing dog. So this is your time. This is your time to stretch out the body, to ease into your day. So pedal out through the legs, bending one knee, straightening the other. Find movement, find stillness, find your breath. Find whatever it is that your body is craving this morning. And wherever you are, just check in. How are you feeling? How is your breath feeling as it travels through the body? Stay with me for one more breath. Inhale. And on an exhale, bend the knees, look forwards. And tiptoe, take as many steps as you need. You can come up onto the fingertips to give yourself a bit more space as you make your way all the way to the top of your mat. Feet hip distance apart, sliding the hands up the shins to look forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold it down. Bend the knees, rolling up through the spine. Take your time here, vertebrae by vertebrae. And the head is the last thing to uncurl as you find standing. Good. Take a moment, your feet nice and wide, fingertips reaching down towards the earth, rolling your shoulders in towards the back to check in and to notice how you feel. Great. So we're going to finish this little morning wake up in a variation of our volcano pose. So opening your legs really nice and wide, you can turn to face the side edge of your mat. And I invite you to turn your toes outwards so that your ankles are in, your toes are out. And really imagine that your heels are drawing in towards each other. So we're not just sitting in the pose, but we're actively drawing everything up through the midline. Legs are really strong. Reach your fingertips down towards the earth, palms facing forwards. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. This feels a little bit like Fame, bit of a musical, but I'm owning that right now. So very slowly, reaching your arms all the way up until we get to a diagonal star position. Drop your shoulders in towards your back. Take an inhale. And a long, soft exhale. If it feels okay for you this morning, you're not feeling too wobbly, you can close the eyes. If you are feeling a bit off balance today, drop your chin slightly so you can send your gaze down towards the earth. And I invite you to stay here. Legs are strong, drawing those heels together. Don't let it go. And as we stand here, taking up this space, owning this space, how does it feel? Just notice what comes. We don't need to label it. We don't need to hold on to it if we don't want to. Notice how it feels. You've got this for 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms together, Anjali Mudra in front of the heart. Slowly release the legs. Take as many steps as you need to bring the feet together. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. And gently pressing the chest up towards your hands, so lifting through the heart space. Closing the eyes, take an inhale. And an exhale to drop the chin. Thank you so much for sharing your morning with me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.